Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to be talking about the CAPM exam. I know lots of you are thinking of ramping up to take this exam before the big change. So to get started on the CAPM, you need to go to pmi.org and look for CAPM in the drop down there. Click on it. It's going to bring up all the information, and you just want to click on apply for CAPM certification. But what exactly is CAPM certification? CAPM certification is a globally recognized credential that opens the door to opportunities at every stage in your career. It's an entry-level certification. Why should you do it? Being CAPM certified creates opportunities for entry-level project management. Earning your CAPM means automatically meeting the 35 hours for PMP. So I would recommend to you folks who are thinking of making project management a career for yourself, start off with a CAPM. When you get CAPM certified, you work for a bit, you become PMP, and the rest is just on an upward trajectory. That's what I would recommend. How much does it cost? $225 for members, $300 for non-members. To become a member is about $139. If you click on become a member, it opens up the information. So you got $139 to be a member. There's a $10 application fee, one-time $10 application fee, but being a member just makes the other PMI exams cheaper. So let's go back to this page here where it talks about the CAPM. First thing you want to know is the exam is changing, okay, in 2023. The exam is changing to a rather robust syllabus that contains stuff that it never did before. Here is what the exam is going to be changing to. You take a look at the table here, it shows you this is what's coming down the pike. Project management fundamentals, predictive, plan-based methodologies. Then you can see here we have Agile. Agile is becoming 20% of the CAPM. Business analysis is going to be 27%. This is what is coming July, okay? If you go down here to PMI site and you read up a little bit more about the changes that are coming, it says starting July 25th, the new CAPM certification exam will go beyond PMBOK guide. Right now, it's still in the realms of PMBOK, but 25th of July, it is going to be this stuff. Not to worry, I've already built out an entire course for this. In fact, I've already trained my first 2 CAPM courses based on the new outline because we thought it was going to change earlier. It didn't. But if you want to get certified before that time to take a more straightforward, more direct, less risky syllabus, you need to go on down to the bottom of the page and click on download, okay? And here we have the CAPM as it is today, okay? You've got Chapter 1 on the introduction of project management. Chapter 2 is about the project environment. Chapter 3 is the role of the project manager. Chapter 4 is about how to integrate the moving parts of project management. Chapter 5 is about how to scope out the project and effectively manage scope. Chapter 6, managing the schedule. Chapter 7, managing costs. Chapter 8, managing quality. Chapter 9, managing resources. Chapter 10, managing communications. Chapter 11, managing risk. Chapter 12, managing procurements, and Chapter 13, managing stakeholder engagement. Now, it may look like a lot of stuff, but it's been broken out quite discreetly, which is why I encourage you, if you are thinking of getting certified as a CAPM, you need to be in one of my CAPM programs because I have entire coursework that helps you focus on just this. So if you want to get certified in the next month or so, you might want to look into our training program. And all you need to do for that is go on down to our website. It's praizion.com. When you get to praizion.com, you want to look for the training that says online self-study and just begin studying. And before you know it, you will be a CAPM. So we have live training. Our live training is already underway, but you want to look for on-demand training. So this one that says PMP exam prep 2023, 2024, it's in this range of pricing. And if you wanted to jump in today, you could begin your journey today. All right, so just look, there's always offers on this site as far as either on-demand training or for the live training on Zoom, but whatever you want to do, we've got you covered, okay? Now, for the rest of today's session, my friends, I want to very briefly cover the new exam, because I know people have questions about the new exam and how harder it's going to be. So why don't we take a look? If you look on this channel, you'll see that I've already broken down the domains, broken down project management fundamentals and core concepts in the past. This is really testing you on basic knowledge about project management. And then we go into predictive plan-based methodologies, which gets further into the weeds of project management and could be a little bit challenging for people who have not studied structured predictive project management. So knowing the stuff in the PMBOK 6 may actually help people in here. When you take a look, this is all about leadership and communications from a predictive perspective. It's about scope management and schedule management from a predictive perspective, quality, integration. All of the knowledge areas pretty much would be in there at a deeper level. Then we get into the world of Agile, talking about when it's appropriate to be Agile, to use an Agile approach or not. We also have some more stuff about the WBS, documenting project controls from an Agile perspective, burn up charts, burn down charts, things like that. And then understanding the different flavors of Agile. And then domain 4, just about business analysis. And I think I have a video out here that broke down business analysis into the knowledge areas and process groups that PMI has for this. So you might want to go check that out. Okay. As far as what you need for the CAPM, you need a high school diploma and 23 hours of education, which you get from our training program. This is the exam. It's broken down into 135 questions that count, 15 that don't count, making a total of 150. The allotted exam time is 3 hours. It says for the CAPM exam, there's now a 10-minute break in the exam. The break will appear after completion of your questions 1 to 75. And after you've reviewed your answers, please note, once you review your responses and start your break, you will not be able to return to the questions from the previous section. The exam is preceded by a tutorial followed by a survey, both of which are optional. So over here, it's showing you a burn chart. It says example of hotspot area exam questions. So you could get hotspots on the CAPM now. Point and click hotspot, hot area. For these types of items, the candidate will be given a small scenario and an image. Based on what the scenario says, the candidate will be tasked with clicking on a specific area on the image in order to get the question correct. For a hotspot, the area chosen by the candidate will be marked with an X. For a hot area, specific areas of the image will highlight as the candidate moves their mouse over the image. Then we have this drag and drop. So activities, match the activities to the proper sequence. So what comes first? Well, is it analysis, design, build, test, deliver? So you just got to put it in that order. All right, then it says enhanced meeting. For most enhanced matching drag and drop questions, candidates will see 2 columns of boxes. They'll be given a scenario and they'll need to match the boxes on the left to those on the right. You get the idea. Then we have this one, example of an animation on the exam. Oh dear, some dreadful animations. Hopefully not dreadful. Hopefully these will be very well done. This doesn't look that bad. But I mean, isn't it cool that you could get a question with a comic strip on the CAPM exam? Times are changing, right? Well, I wonder whose bright idea this was. All right, Eliza talks with Alejandra because at the beginning of the project, Alejandra was so positive and contributed at every meeting. Eliza noticed over the past few weeks, Alejandra had been late and seems rather quiet during the meetings. There's something going on, maybe with a problem with a coworker. Well, I really don't like part of the team. Everyone has exciting and challenging tasks except me. I don't feel like part of the team. Everyone has exciting and challenging tasks except me. I write boring reports and send emails and make phone calls. I really should be doing Pradeep's job. For animation video items, candidates will watch the animation video. Candidates can watch the animation multiple times and use the video controls to start, stop, rewind. Time waster alert. Based on the scenario, the candidate will be placed with a multiple choice question to answer. Well, this could be a nice time wasting device if you're not careful. Remember, you're taking an exam, people. All right, for comic strip items, the candidate will read the comic strip. The candidate may need to scroll down to see the complete comic strip based on the scenario in the comic strip. The candidate will be presented with a multiple choice question to answer. There'll be one question to be answered for each animation or comic strip. Candidates that take the CAPM via online proctor testing will only view comic strip questions to ensure there are no sound issues. Okay, so they're saying that there will not be sound like these ones, maybe to avoid there being problems. All right, then it talks about retaking the exam. This is stuff you already knew. And we're at the end of the review, my friend. So it's sounding like there's some rather interesting new developments on the CAPM. Comic strips and videos are very exciting. Beware when you're taking the exam that you don't get carried away. Remember, time's ticking away. You got 150 questions, you got 3 hours, you got 50 questions every hour. That's very aggressive, which means you got to be answering roughly every question in a minute and maybe 12 seconds or something like that. So you got to beware. All right, but anyway, that's it. If you got any questions for me, if you're looking to get certified and you don't know where to begin, put a comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But for those of you who are already CAPMs, congrats. And what's next? Next stop, probably PMP. Let's work on that as well. You take care. Bye for now.